didn't do a September favorites, so I'm doing kind of a combined 2 months. But these are pretty much my current favorites, but I'm going to do this for October favorites. Willie, you are so cute, but you need to stop yawning and try to call my attention, please. Alright, I'm going to start with like the fitness stuff because this is something that has been definitely part of my everyday life, at least 4 times a week. And this is my pre-workout. So I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about like fitness and what's the best drink and why you drink it and what's the reason why. I just follow whatever my famous at Costco. It's Muscle Milk. It's the chocolate version and it's pre and post, so you can have it either way. I usually try to drink it before if I haven't eaten something good. If I've eaten and then like I feel like I have energy, then I'll drink it after. It's so yummy. It's like a watery chocolate milk. Like, it's really refreshing. I love it. It doesn't have that thick consistency the way like the vanilla ones do. Ugh. So I put ice in it, and I put it in a little tumbler. I make sure there's something in there to shake it. I shake it really, really good, and I just down it. It's so tasty. So it's one thing to like go to the gym and like, you know, feel like you're burning all these calories and you don't really have any kind of tracking. And like for me, I was fine with that. Like I was like, I just know that I'm working out. But like it took a while for me to realize that like I didn't want to like work out for nothing. Like I wanted to see how much exactly I was working out, how many calories I was burning. I wasn't exactly tracking my calories either, which is like a whole piece in itself, but at least it's nice to know how many you're losing. If you're not tracking them, it's nice to know how much you're losing. So I have the Polar Watch. This is the old version, the FT4. They still sell these as like Sports Authorities, not at Target. Sports Authorities is like the one place I would say to recommend to get it, or on Amazon. And it's amazing. I have had a couple of people on Snapchat talk to me about this, and they said that they got it because they saw that I was using it, and I got it because I saw my sister using it. So that's just, again, I'm not an expert in this stuff, but I just kind of follow the directions and I do the very bare minimum. It comes with a waist little thing in majigger, which I was like, oh, that's such an extra step, but it's the way it tracks it and it's awesome. So that's kind of what I always post on my Snapchat. If you guys are into kind of fitness lifestyle stuff, then just follow me. I'll usually post on there about my fitness kind of, not even adventures, just like kind of stuff that I really actually enjoy working out. Things that I've been enjoying lately is my Fit Me foundation, so much so that I used it almost all up. I need to buy another one. This is exciting because I can actually see the bottle and how much I've used. It's a really good like everyday foundation, but it's mattifying, but it doesn't feel like it's like super heavy the way like a MAC foundation would be. So I enjoy wearing this every single day. Even the L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation seems like, oh, it's a little heavy. Okay, it's a little too like full on for work, but I enjoy it. But this one's just like kind of like my everyday. So it's the matte and poreless version. It's my favorite. But as you can see, this is the pump for the Max Studio Fix Fluid. And the pump is short, so actually I can see it. It only goes up to here. So at the very bottom, you'll never get all of it. So that's just one thing to think about. So this is, I'll find the link. I'm going to look for a link. I found it at the Container Store, so I don't know if they have it on containerstore.com or anything like that. But these are the little guys that were from like Shark Tank or something. My sister told me about it like maybe 2 years ago. It had to have been at least 2 years ago. And she told me like there's this awesome little spatula that goes into the things. So pretty much what you do is you go in and you scoop it all up, and you can see I scooped a ton. In one of my videos I was using this and it was like, it's so gratifying. So I haven't even gotten all the way to the bottom because I've gotten so much from just the sides. But this is a really good tool if you are into really using up your products and not wasting it. So I love this, and the top right here is really good for getting into like that boxy area up top, and I got a ton of foundation from there. They also sell a smaller version for it, but if you needed to use like a smaller spatula for like a lip gloss, they sell a small version. It's like this size and it's skinnier and it gets into like lip glosses. So this is like one of the best things that I purchased and I love it. So I would recommend that. Pro Longwear Concealer. This Pro Longwear Concealer, it's just so consistent. Like it always works with any foundation, with any look I'm trying to do. This is like the best. So not only is it super long lasting because that's what the name of it is, but what it does for me is it disguises a lot of the pores in this area. So let's say I have a foundation that maybe doesn't do the best job at it, or it's not meant to kind of be pore minimizing or mattifying. This concealer kind of acts as that like backup, and it does do a really nice job of filling in that area so it doesn't look pory. This mascara has been like giving me some kind of life. Like it really has. It's made my lashes look super thick and like almost fake in the good kind of way. You just have to make sure that you curl your lashes really, really well and evenly, and you curl them exactly the way you want them, because once this is on, it's because this is waterproof, it's going to stay that way. Like, it doesn't accentuate the curls or it doesn't bring the curl down. It just kind of coats exactly where you leave it. I've been really enjoying using this a lot. And then kind of, actually, oh, I didn't realize that they were little sisters. And then this one, I'm in 230 because 310 just seemed a little too tan for me, a little too much pigment, but 230 just seemed like the better fit. It's interesting, I don't really know. Powder, it's like a perfect in between. I remember I used to use the L'Oreal True Match, L'Oreal True Match like powder. It was just their powder version. It wasn't their powder foundation, it was just their powder. And I really enjoyed it, and I liked it because it didn't give a lot of coverage, but like just enough, but not. So anyways, this, I just found out the color is just so much better, and like it's super silky, and it doesn't look dry on any areas. I just really like it. I like it to set my foundations because it doesn't give me like an extra layer of coverage and an extra layer of like cakiness. It just really does like set it and dry it. So right now actually I'm trying out a different foundation for a different video. And I use this and I just love the way it looks. It doesn't also mess with like the actual formula of your foundation either. But yeah, it's just like one of those really good go-to. Vanishing Cream Moisturizer, Facial Moisturizer from Lush. This one is in lavender. It smells delicious. It's a really like, it feels like so in the morning, especially when you're doing your makeup for the first thing in the morning. It just feels amazing like on the skin. Super moisturizing. It also does not leave your skin looking shiny. So the woman at Lush showed me one moisturizer on the back of my hand and it was really nice. It smelled really good. And then I was like, well, you know, I have oily skin, so I need something that's not going to make me look super oily. She's like, oh, say no more. So she grabbed this one, put it on the back of my hand. You can see the difference. Like, you can see how the other one stayed moisturizing looking, oily. I don't want to say oily, but like oily. So the other side with this one looked so like, it was like my skin, but it felt good. And on my face, it feels like a moisturizer. Like, it feels like you have a ton locked in there. Like, it's good to go, but it doesn't give you that like wet look. Like, it doesn't last. So this is a really good moisturizer. I have not turned back. I actually have an old moisturizer in there that I haven't used up yet because I don't want to use the other one. I just want to use this one. Like, I want to throw the other one out. But I don't want to be wasteful. For my brows, I've been using Spiked and Lingering Pencil from MAC and really enjoying it. I'm actually wearing this today by itself. And it's so fast and it's so easy and it's like, I like it a lot. For my skin, this MSF is just the best. This is the Global Glow. It's a good in between. Not as dark as Gold Deposit, not as light as Soft and Gentle. It's like the perfect in between. Cheeky Bronze is another one that I really wanted, but Cheeky Bronze is a little bit too rose, too pink. It's a nice blush topper, but that's not what I want. I want it to be a highlight, and this is the color. It's just amazing. I love it. I use it almost every day. Last but not least is the Lilac Lip. This stuff is like, I remember when I first tried it on, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. I think they're limited edition. I bought myself a backup. If you have them in your store still, I would try it. I will say it does have a strong scent to it. It's like a floral, what is it, like a laundry scent too. It's interesting. So anyways, this is the Lilac and Lucky Charm. It's in 201. This is the color I'm wearing right now. I just love it. It's amazing. It's my favorite. I will say though that like the lip line sometimes can get a little like, it doesn't bleed, it's just like not super sharp. So, but this is a nice one. It's very comfortable. It has a little stick to it, but I like it. Like, it's not a gloss where it's super slippery, but it does have some tack to it, which is gonna make it last longer. There is another color that's one shade lighter, and that one is extremely similar to the Revlon lip in Honey. Honey is my favorite color from the Revlon. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. My stuff's all over there. I can't get it. It's the chubby stick, like the Clinique chubby stick, and it's called Honey. It's the best color ever. The light one of this one is the exact same color. I prefer the Revlon formula, So they're the same color, so I'm just going to keep it because I enjoy it. But if you liked one formula better than the other, then you have 2 colors to choose from. Does that make sense? It makes sense. And I like how it's like small and compact and cute, and it twists up too. Alright, those are all my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let me know your favorites, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh man. Brian, you're here?